if Mr. Market goes in a depressed phase, that Berkshire Hathaway has got an investment portion of its book value about 28,000 per Class A share. That would put the Berkshire Hathaway share much lower than what it is now. Would Berkshire Hathaway consider buying back its own share, or has it done it so in past, or is it out of the question?
If the market went in the tank, Berkshire stock would go in the tank too. And so there shouldn't be anybody in this room that owns a stock that would not find it palatable, if not become positively enthusiastic about the stock going down 50%. It would not bother Charlie, it wouldn't bother me, because we would have very intelligent things then to do with whatever capital we came into, and we would be generating capital as we went along. We wouldn't have sold our Coke, we wouldn't have sold our Gillette, we wouldn't have sold our businesses. So most of our capital would have ridden that down, but at least we would have intelligent things to do with the money. One of the intelligent things possibly could be to buy in our own stock, but that would imply that our own stock was cheaper relative to value than anything else we could find among possible opportunities. And the chances are we could find things that were more attractive. Back in 1973 or 4, when we were buying Washington Post at a fraction of what it was worth, Berkshire stock may have been cheap then, but it wasn't as cheap as the Washington Post. In 1987 or, well, it was in 1988 and 89, you know, Berkshire stock may or may not have been cheap, but it wasn't as cheap as Coca-Cola. And it's unlikely that among the thousands of possible investments that Berkshire will be the most attractive at any time. But if it were, you know, obviously we would buy in our own stock. But I think if the Dow went down 50%, we would have plenty of interesting things to do, and we would not be unhappy. Charlie?
Yeah, we don't have any rule against it. If opportunity cost is the game around here.
Zone 4.